Podcast.
What up, what up, what up? It's your boy Do You. Welcome to the Damn Do You podcast. And I'm here at MDC. Hold on, I don't want to fuck up the name. Is it MDC Custom?
MDC Customs.
Okay. With T.
T-Row, baby.
And Joey.
Yeah.
So, appreciate you locking in this date with me because I canceled on you. Like, it wasn't so much a cancel. I was trying to leave halfway at work.
Yeah.
And my boss was like, bro, we got a meeting at 2. I was like, damn. So you got to pay the bills. That's just the way it is. And you were at what, Dank of the Desert that weekend?
Yeah.
How did that go?
Man, it was good, man. We locked in with a few New Mexico owners.
I thought you were gonna say a few New Mexicans.
Nah,
there's a lot of them.
We met a few New Mexico people and new plugs and new customer clientele. So it went great.
It worked out.
Definitely built up the clientele up out there.
Yeah. People didn't know about it, so they was just like, "Damn, we coming." So we met a few customers.
Bet.
Yeah.
Okay, so who is MDC?
So MDC, it's a brand that started in 2012. I came out here and did a grill for one of my little cousins, going back and forth to Houston, and everybody was like, "That's the grill lady." And I was like, "Nah, I don't do grills. I'm just doing this for her because she couldn't travel." And every weekend I come out here after that, be like, "That's the grill lady. That's the grill lady." And I was like, "Man, I'm gonna pick this bag up and see what this grill stuff do." So MDC is it's a power brand. We're still building. West Texas official. I came out here and built up a lot of friends. I developed friendships out here. So this is a brand that's still growing and still trying to boom. So
what is does MDC stand for something?
Yeah, it's $1 million conversation.
Bet. I like that.
Yeah.
So are you from here?
I'm from Odessa, born and raised. Born and raised, man. I jumped off the ship and came to Houston in '97. And I got into the whole switch and bang and grill scene and pop trunk and freestyle. And, I hooked up with some names. And so I just collaborated that with Odessa and made it a name.
That'll work.
Yeah.
Joey, where you from, Joey?
Man, I'm from a little bit of everywhere. Like, I was born in Baltimore, raised in Atlanta, but my family was military. So I've lived in a lot of places, but came out this way from San Antonio. So I've been out here for a little while now.
It's crazy how much people land in West Texas. Like my brother-in-law, he's half Cuban, half Jamaican.
Okay.
Born and raised in Miami, and then they landed in Crane.
Right.
I said, man, that's crazy. Like, to go from Miami to Crane is that's a big
change.
culture shock.
That's a big change.
And then Crane, you could have landed in Odessa or something.
Anywhere.
Crane. But that's dope though. So you said you came down here to do a grill for your little cousin, right?
Right.
How did you jump into doing that? Where did you pick that up from?
So she came to Houston for a grill, right? Mm-hmm. And we didn't know it at the time. After 30 days, they throw away your mold if you don't pay your money. Oh. So we just kind of threw them a little bread, and we was like, we'll come back later. And I went back later. They was like, you don't have a mold. And so the guy was like, look, take this and go do it and bring it back. And so when I went to her house, it was packed. And everybody's watching me do it. And I was like, that's the grill,
And you were doing that here?
I was doing it in Odessa.
Oh, then that's definitely why everybody was staring at you.
They kept calling me the grill lady. Yeah, and I'm like, nah, man, I don't do grills. And so from there, I started doing custom pieces. I did a big custom piece. Matter of fact, my first customer was my boy Javi. He was building a brand called Stingy Benji. Mm-hmm. And he hit me up and he was like, I want this custom. And he's an artist. So he drew it. And I was like, this is easier because I can just put it into a 3D form. And I did it. And when I did his, it just took off. I started doing custom engagement rings. I did Chicago White Sox pitchers project. It just started going. But, my first big customer was him. So
I seen Javi, I linked up with Javi probably 2 years now.
Yeah.
And just he's been rocking that chain, and that's his brand.
Yeah.
Like when you see Javi, you see that chain,
Man.
and then when now that people are gonna see his chain, they're gonna be like,
Yep, who did
oh
it?
shit, that's MDC. That's
Yep.
what they was talking about. So it just, you know, like we were talking earlier off air, it comes back full circle. Like it's gonna work out because they're gonna ask him who did your shit,
Yep.
and then he's gonna be like, here's my contact info,
Yeah.
and it goes from there. So that being your first piece, and you've been in the game for how long now?
11 years.
11 years. I know you've done a lot of pieces. What's your favorite piece that you've done though?
Man, I don't have a
So
favorite.
many.
Yeah, I do.
So
They're all
many.
so unique.
Yeah.
D'Angelo, one of my big guys too in Midland, he thinks it's just, I think he wakes up and be like, I want this, you know? And
Yeah.
so I do a lot of big stuff. Everything I do, I put my heart into it, you know? I don't just get a design and throw it off to a designer. I literally sit there with them and we measure it, you know? I red pen it.
Yeah.
Like, it's just...
What does that mean for the people that don't know what red pen means?
So-
'Cause I'm one of them people that
Right.
don't know what red pen
Right.
means.
So if you say I want a Street Fighter piece, I'll go find that image. I might go find 5 images of that, and then I'll get my red pen on my edit screen, and I'll, you know, shade where diamonds should go, shade where it should be 3D, shade the thickness. Like I'm very precise and detailed with my pieces. And so with most people, you know, that are jewelers, they just give the project to somebody, and those people do that. But with me, it's from beginning to end, and then I send you a 3D CAD, a drawing,
Yeah.
and then you say let's go or not. And if you say not, I get back to the drawing board with you, and we change things, make it bigger or whatever.
So, what did you do before?
What did I do before? I might have did some everything. So I used to throw parties out here.
Okay.
That was my first. I was Top Notch Exclusive Entertainment. Matter of fact, a dude named Smuck from Midland, man, he collabed with me to promote my parties, and I brought some artists out here, and you know, just make a good time for everybody. And I had the backdrops and stuff like that, and take pictures, and I was into the club scene a lot, you know. But
So you were just making these relationships with
Yep.
people that were gonna further you down your
Yeah.
career, because as a West Texas native, we like to shine.
yeah, I know it.
So,
Yep.
and I say that, and I'm not wearing one piece of jewelry except my ring, but that's just the way it is. Like regardless, we're gonna shine out here.
Right.
And I see y'all shined up though. So are those obviously those are y'all's work?
Yeah, this is all custom. I got my 2 kids, Callie and Sire, and
Okay.
then I just did this bar. I put it on my page, I think last week, and I did an ice down 22 karat bust down rollie. So, but you know, I'm all about the custom life. When I see jewelry, I think you should be able to design it yourself, and
Yeah.
you know, just do it to where you say like, this is mine. You know.
Well, when I walked into the shop, I realized, I was like, okay, everything is the way they want it. It's
Yep.
not a like a cookie cut of a shop,
Of someone else's
of
shop.
someone else's shop. Like
Yeah.
this shop is just different in its own ways. Like you got we're gonna get to these in a minute too, but
Yeah.
you got product right here. You got your shirts. You were telling me about this thing right here that you saw it in New York.
Yeah.
And you were like, I'm gonna come back, put my own spin on it.
Yep.
The shoe wall behind us.
Yeah.
And y'all can't see their shoes, but they killing the game right now. both of them. So, is there a lot of competition here in Odessa?
As far as jewelry, I know that there's some jewelers. I really be honest, like I stay in my own lane. I don't, you know, pay attention to other people's prices. I have people that tell me, well, you know, such and such said they do it for this price. I'm not interested.
We'll go to them then.
Yeah, I'm not interested. You know, I don't beat prices. I do my own thing. You know.
Yeah.
I haven't had any of the jewelers hit me up, but you know, like I said, I just stay in my lane. I know where they're located, you know, and I wish them well. But you know, it's a team. We eat as a team. It's MDC over here. It's another $1 million conversation.
And one thing people also see too, though, like she said, we stay in our own lane. You can go to somebody, I seen they got that price. Come to us, we'll give you a price. It might be under, it might be over, but you'll see the difference in the quality. Like,
Yeah.
our quality is way different from everybody else's. Like she said, if it's a custom piece, she's gonna take her time with it. She's not just throwing it off to somebody. If we're designing a grill, I'm sitting there. How do you want your grill? What do you want in it? And we're gonna draw it out for you how you want it. That way, when it comes back, you're like, damn, they did that.
I made the right lane on going with
Exactly.
someone that's
MDC,
gonna take their
yeah.
time, because, like you said, you can throw the shit out there
Yeah.
and you're gonna get what you pay for. or you can wait them 2-3 weeks, month, whatever it is you're waiting for, because it's not a quick turnaround, right? It's
Well, it just depends on the
Depends.
season. Yeah,
Yeah.
so grills have a season with me. You know, like if it's Christmas or a special holiday, sometimes it might take a little longer because my orders are so,
Yeah.
you know, they're bigger. But usually my turnaround times are so bad. You know, I have people get mad at me sometimes, and I'm just like, well, he'll take care of it. You know, it's he's over the shop. He does, you know, all the operations of the shop. If you messaging me, 9 times out of 10, I'm gonna throw you right back to him. So you know.
So when people message you, because when I reached out, I was like, there's not a face of MDC.
Mm-hmm.
There's the brand, the logo. That's all you see, because you're going in to get some work done. You don't care. Well, I mean, obviously you do care, but you're not wondering, oh, well, who's running the page, blah blah blah, because I might not like this person. I'm not gonna do business with them.
Right.
But when I hit you, you were like, yeah, for sure. And I didn't assume anything. And then when you told me your name, I was like, okay. And so, do you get that a lot? Like, people think that you're like a man behind the scenes?
Yeah, everybody says bro, sir, and I'm just like, well, shit. If you think a dude doing your grill, let's get it. You know.
As long as the money's right, you
yeah,
don't care.
yeah. I don't get a chance to meet a lot of my customers, but then there's a lot of them that I've built a personal relationship with, and so, you know, a lot of them know who I am, and then there's a lot of people who don't. But you know, I don't worry about the face. I just want to make sure we communicate, we talk, and I do 99% of my business over my phone.
Yeah.
And he does the other, you know, half here at the shop. So while we're on the phone, I just want to make sure we get good rapport, we have great communication, and we just keep going. And hopefully you're a return customer, and I'll see you again.
So, is this the only shop, or are you going to expand in Houston? Do you have a shop in Houston? What are the plans for MDC?
Well,
I mean, if not, we not giving out too much game.
Nah, it's cool. I hadn't put it out there yet, but my grand opening in Houston is 4th of July.
Oh shit.
Yeah, so I'll be near the campus in Houston, and I got some. That's gonna be the flagship. You know, this is always my original location. This is home.
Yeah.
You know, but I'm in Houston majority of the time, so you know, that's gonna be the store. You know, and if there's something you can't get here, you can get there as well. So. Yeah.
So, are you going to be at the shop more in Houston?
Probably not. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. I got kids, so my kids will probably be there. You know, I like to be behind the scenes, man.
Yeah.
Kind of like a ghost. You watch Power?
No, I do.
Yeah, man. I'm like the St. Patrick of jewelry, man. I want to be so far away, you know, but still have a hand in operation when it's needed. You know,
caught up on the seasons though?
I'm caught up on the seasons, man. That boy Tariq a
Hey,
bad man.
I didn't like him at first, but these last few
Tariq a
pieces,
bad
he
man.
done leveled up.
Yeah,
Hey, you
man.
gotta give Braden his props too. Everybody was writing Braden off.
Oh.
Braden came through the clutch.
Hey, Javi said he ain't seen it, man. We
Hey.
yeah.
I always said that he's on his shit, and Braden,
Yeah.
he's a cold ass white boy.
Yeah, I like Braden. Hey, Braden got nice style, man. I like his dress style. He
Yeah.
go hard. But yeah.
So I saw it earlier when I got here, and Joey, you laid out the products. So, Rap Snacks, and what is this one? Exotic Pop.
Yeah.
So
Yep.
what's the story on that one? Because like you're in Houston and y'all been looking at them, so now it's my turn to look at them.
There you go.
But like, who is this one on?
Yeah, that's Desto the Dub. You got
got
Fat
Big
Pat.
Hog.
Yeah,
Bun B.
Bun B. This is a new blue cream and red cream. You got 21 Savage.
So you got them all in the refrigerator with the dope ass Big Hawk on the front.
Yeah, man.
And
S.A. Dub K.
What is the Exotic Pop? Like, I've seen the Rap Snacks, but I have not seen these, because when you asked me earlier about them, I was like, no, I'm not familiar with it.
So basically, in Houston, Exotic Pop is a huge thing. So anytime like there's a big event,
Yeah.
they usually giving them away to the Houston people to you know, get them to come in.
Yeah.
They do a lot of love and a lot of community oriented things, you know. My boy Kirk White is one of the owners of the show. It's Charleston and Kirk White, and they collabed and put this mix together with all the legends. And at first I thought it was just Houston legends before I got into it, but you got Mac Dre from the Bay. I don't know if I have any more of him. You got Too Short.
I saw the Too
I
Short
got Too
over
Short
there.
up there. You got a lot of legends.
You even got King Combs.
Yeah, you got
21
King Kong.
Savage.
Yeah, you got a lot of artists, but Kirk White put that out there. You know, his partner, they put that out there for people to recognize the legends. The water, they have what's her name, Vanessa Gilliam.
Yeah.
So usually at my events, I take a lot of the alkaline water, which is hers. The soldier from Fort Hood?
Yeah, it was Fort Hood.
Yeah. R.I.P. But they do a lot of legends, and matter of fact, me and him, we bounce ideas. So we collab on some things.
So again, I have a bad problem with doing this shit.
Yeah.
We're gonna see MDC drink.
I don't know, man. To be continued. I don't know.
Because like even this small can right here, this one's
banana cream.
Banana cream.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Like that's like I see that one, and I could see your logo on it because like y'all's logo like got the gold grill in it. Like that shit would pop.
It will pop, man. To be continued. We got some nice things coming up with Exotic Pop. We got
nice things coming all around.
All the way around. Stingy Busy collab all day long. We've been doing that for 12 years. So, we got some nice things going on. The Rap Snacks are also at the Exotic Pop warehouse. And every time they get a new face on them, I try to grab them. We got Lil Durk. We got Nicki Minaj. Rick Ross, Lil Boosie.
Buttermilk Ranch.
Yeah, Moneybag Yo, Boosie Boo, man. We got
Boosie got a few flavors out under his name too.
Migos, they got some stuff out. So I try to keep the shop popping with Houston on the side of the building. So my boy Jerry, he does a lot of my art for me, and
Jerry Colazzo.
Yep, Jerry Colazzo, man.
So I walked in like I've known Jerry my whole life.
Okay.
So when I walked in, I said, "Oh, Jerry did that one over there."
Yep.
Like, it's just one of them things when you know somebody.
Yep.
And that's kind of how like I want people to see, like you see Javi's necklace. Yeah. Like I was talking to him, and he's right here on the side. Just that's why we keep looking this way. So like I seen this necklace, and I was like, God damn, that shit is fire. And like he was telling me, he's like, yeah, that's the new piece. Yeah. And I was like, wait, the new piece that you just posted the other day. And so like you see the shit, and that's you. So people that have known you could walk up and be like, "Oh yeah, that's T shit right there." Yeah. The same way, like I know art, but that's dope. So I'm sorry, but go on about Jerry doing your artwork.
So you are currently being recorded. D'Angelo and his sister, they're great artists, right? Yeah. And so I hit his sister up, Vanessa. She does tattoo art now.
She's on the move.
She don't know it, man. Shout out to you. I be looking. I'm like, I gotta find something.
It's crazy. I actually found her on Snapchat.
Stupid crazy with the art, man. She doing good, but I hit her up first, and I was like, man, because she had did the Nipsey mural.
Mm-hmm. And that shit is cold,
man. And so I told her, I said, well, how would you feel doing it on a wall? And she's like, no, I don't do wall art, I do canvas. And I said, but you got to do it on the wall. And she's like, well, I can't. She's like, I don't want to. So I was like, okay. So she hooked me up with Jerry. And I gave him my vision. And, Kobe had just passed, so him and Nipsey was my first collab with him. And when he showed it to me, because I do a lot of stuff from Houston. Mm-hmm. And he took a picture when he was halfway done. And I looked, and I was like, this is nice. And so then I was like, well, I tell you what, since you did so good, do the side of my building. And when he did the side of MDC, it says Houston, Odessa.
Yeah.
And when Drake did the Houston, Atlanta, Vegas, I felt that because I do a lot of Houston, Odessa collabs. You know what I'm saying? So I put that together and put that on my wall. And then my last piece he killed that. He did themes from Houston and Odessa, and then he did the Friday Night Lights. Like I'm just texting him stuff in the middle of the night.
Yeah.
And he just made it all come to life. And then the same with the NFL player, man. I'm looking online one night on people that's famous with grills, and I saw that, and I was watching my cameras at 2-3 in the morning, and he just in here just, and next thing you know, he hit me at 5 and was like, done. I looked, I was like, man, he sent it to me. I was in love, so.
Yeah, Jerry's cold. He has his artworks in Midland, and they're all over the place.
Yeah, and as a matter of fact, that $1 Million Conversation side, Vanessa did that. Yeah, Vanessa, right? Yeah, she did that shit. Because I was like, well, I couldn't get you on the wall.
What can I get from you?
Man, what can you just give me something, And so she did that glitter art for me, and I put it back there, so.
It looked good.
Yeah, man, she's fired. That whole, man, they just blessed. They got blessed hands, so.
Man, I couldn't draw to save my life.
But yeah, so.
Where'd you get $1 Million Conversation from?
So I'm a huge Lil Wayne fan.
Mm-hmm.
And he came out with a mix with Juvie back in the day. And he did a small snippet. And it said, $1 Million Conversation. When I'm talking, I'm shining.
Yeah.
Bitch, I spit out diamonds, you know? And so as I go through life, you know, I said, you know, just whatever, playing around. So when I started building my brand, I was singing that song one day. And I was like, oh, it's M.D.C, you know?
That's the brand.
Yeah, that's what it is. So, you know, that Lil Wayne, that's where I got that from, man.
I like it. Earlier you were talking about like all nice shit, custom shit.
Mm-hmm.
These chairs, like you could see they like that thick. It's a thick ass sandwich. But
I was gonna say let's lift one up real fast.
look at these chairs. Like these are dope ass chairs, and they're soft as shit too.
Yeah.
Where'd you get these from?
So, I like basketball. That's my first love.
First of all, hold on.
Okay.
Who's your basketball team?
I don't have a team. I'm a player person. So, I like KD.
Okay.
So, if he moved to the damn Rockets tomorrow, I'm going to be a Rockets fan. But right now, he's, you know, with Phoenix, so I'm a Phoenix fan.
Okay.
I was a
I'll
Brooklyn
give you
fan
that.
and a Golden State fan. Like, I'm a loyal person to people. But I'm in love with basketball. And so, you know, when I play ball, these were the chairs we got to sit in.
Yeah.
And one day when I was building all of this, I was just looking for custom accessories. Like everything I do, I like to, you know, do it my way. There's nothing that I haven't put my logo in or spent it to where it's custom. And so I was looking at chairs, and I just typed in NCAA one day because I like their basketball chairs. And so it came up, and I started talking to the people, and I was like, man, I'm not no damn Rockets, you know, coach, so they're not going to give me these chairs. But they threw a quote at me. I was like, do it. So, yeah, they did my chairs. They came, it's 100% wood, 100% leather. Like, man, they did their thing on these chairs. So
They're dope ass chairs.
Man.
They're like you sit in the chair for a while and your ass starts hurting.
Yeah.
And like I don't even know how long we've been sitting here.
Yeah.
But, like I'm comfortable. Like I'm cool.
Yeah.
Like it's a.
Like you ain't gotta keep readjusting and moving.
Yeah.
And all
The only
that.
time I'm moving is to look at y'all and talk to y'all. But like
Yeah.
my ass, that's just the top part.
Look at you.
It's just.
You got an MDC chair.
So when y'all are here at the shop, majority y'all pushing out grills here and
I mean, really not even just grills. We push anything. Like, we still get the pre-made stuff, and we'll like to push that all day long, but we want something like custom is in the name. We want to make something that's special to you, special to a loved one, something that you're going to be like, when you give us that idea and we kick it back out to you, like, damn, they took their time, they did that, they got me what I wanted.
Yep.
They didn't just spit something back to me and like, I mean, it's nice, but I mean, I could have went to whoever or wherever and got it. Excuse me, we're going to make sure that custom piece is going to be how you want it, how it's supposed to look.
Yeah.
I dig it. What's y'all's favorite exotic pop drink?
I ain't gonna lie, I don't really drink too many of them. I'm diabetic, so I try to not get too
Limit
crazy.
yourself on them?
But if I do, the pina colada one is pretty good.
Pina colada is the favorite.
Pineapple, the one is pretty good. Of course, I mean you can't. I mean
I was
orange
gonna
soda.
say-
You can't not like orange soda.
Yeah.
I don't.
What?
You don't like orange soda?
Come on, Kel.
I like pineapple and I
Yeah.
like grape.
Okay, grape is good too.
The
That's
grape
the
is
21
good,
Savage. Yeah. Lil Kiki's on the grape too. I'm sold out, I think. But yeah. I like them all, man. I don't like the. They got a few that I'm just like, you know, if it's too sweet, I'm like, nah.
They also have what we
But
don't have in the shop: the Kool-Aids or the juices.
They got cool cups. Yellow
It's called
Beezy.
Cool Cup.
Yellow Beezy has a cool cup that's off the chain. Soldier Boy has a cool cup.
OMG Bloodbath.
Man, Bloodbath, man. We got a lot of artists, you know, that have their own drink and people don't know it. I'm trying to push my boy Javi to get his own, you know.
And the cool cups, like
drink.
it's hard to keep them in stock, whether it's the warehouse or the store, like, cause they so.
Yeah.
I was gonna ask,
They're so good.
can people order from y'all, or is
mean-
it more just come in the shop and see what we got?
Yeah, I mean, but if you want cases, I can get you cases, you know. But if you want
So
to
you the
just,
plug.
if you want to come shop, I got you. But if you want cases, I can get you whatever you want, you know. Double back on that question on the, you know, the jewelry. When I first started, I had no clue I was gonna be selling actual necklaces and pendants and bracelets. I was just all for the grills because that's what I knew. And then as I started getting bigger, you know, people started asking me, "You ain't got no chain? You don't got no?" So I started putting that stuff in the shop too, and then I just went the whole custom route. So that would be, my customs are my favorite. When people come in here and they try to get something, I always try to reroute them to a custom because that's yours. You know, you got your spin on it, and that's yours. But we have advanced to when I first started MDC and I opened the shop up here. So the end of this month will be my 3rd year anniversary in the shop.
Oh shit!
I've been here 3 years, and when I first started, man, I started with $7,000 worth of jewelry, and that was it. And I've advanced to turning $185,000 worth of jewelry. So I'm blessed, man. I'm glad. I'm moving, man. Eric, man, he came on board. He was working at a Power Motorsports, and I would call him and complain about shit, and then he was like, "Well, I'm coming, but I don't know when." And so then one day he called me. He was like, "I'm ready." I was like, "Well, let's turn up," And so, he's came on board and helped me, and he's learned the jewelry, he's learned the diamonds, he's learned the pricing.
Yeah.
So it's just cool, man. I can sit back in Houston and just be out the way.
Like you want to do.
Yes.
And then you can just say, hey, you know what, things are going good. That good enough that we can open up another shop.
Yes.
In Houston.
Yep. Yeah, I'm excited for that one. As a matter of fact, it won't just be MDC. My 20-year-old daughter, she does lashes. And so I promised her that, when I open this store, I will put her lash studio in there.
Yeah.
So there's a section that's custom just for her and Lexi. It's called Lashes by Lex.
Okay.
So, yeah, Alexis will be in there doing lashes and going to Prairie College. So, yeah.
Hey, big moves, big moves.
Yeah.
I'm glad to hear that, that people are just moving up from art. This is our part of West Texas where we're from. So, I mean, and how long you been here, Joey?
Man, I've been here a good little minute, about 10 years.
Oh yeah, you from here already.
He's an Odessan.
That's why I tell people.
He's
anybody-
Odessan.
Texas for a while.
When they
but
say
I mean,
10 years or more, I'm like, yeah, you from here already.
and
Like,
see, people they tell me that, and I'm like, man, my heart always gonna be in Georgia. I don't care what nobody tell me, but I'm here. Like I had my children in Texas, so I stayed in Texas to be closer to them. Like I said, I was a military kid, so I was with my mom a lot, and then if not, like I used to kick it with my dad, but not as much. So I know how it is to be separated. But I mean, it's money out here. Like it's money in Texas. Period. I ain't gonna lie. Like I mean, if I could, I'd go back home to Georgia, be around more family. But it's money in Texas. It's money in West Texas. Shit, like T put me on. I've been rocking with her for a minute, and like she said, like she'd call and complain about stuff beforehand, and we would just sit there and chop with them. I'm like, man, I'm gonna handle this for you, so you ain't gotta worry about nothing. Worry about having other people in there running for you. And I finally got the opportunity to do it, where I was just like, you know what? I'm just gonna jump out there and do it. Like I can't look at what's gonna happen in the future. Let's just get it. Let's get it now, and then we'll worry about everything else as it comes in. Shit, it's been good. We've been rocking.
I like that. I like that. That's.
I'm a Georgia boy. I don't care how long I'm out.
I'm a down south Georgia boy.
Yeah.
Okay, so totally off topic. Sports team. What's your basketball team?
Man, that's that Atlanta
I'm going
bullshit.
everything. I'm going everything Georgia.
Man, I
sorry.
can't even talk to him.
I forgot that I even asked that question. So how was your day?
I can't even talk to him about sports. This fool,
Everything.
yeah. Whenever the Astros were playing the Braves, this fool was sending me emojis with Braves and shit. I'm like, I'm gonna block your ass,
but
bro.
that's because we beat the Astros for World
Who
Series.
won the World Series?
I think it was
Yeah,
Astros.
It was Astros, right?
Yeah,
Oh,
If I
okay.
remember
That's
correctly.
cool. That's cool, but
So
we
Atlanta
still beat.
didn't win though, right?
No,
Not
they
this
didn't.
last one, but we won one. And
Win.
we beat the Astros.
I was like
for it.
10.
Nah, don't try to do it.
I was like 10.
Nah,
Dave
don't do
Justice was still playing for y'all, dating Holly Berry and shit.
Nah.
Hey, I'm gonna open this banana cream. I've been
Couple
eyeing
years
it.
I'm gonna get you a cold. Hey,
No, it's cold.
It's cold? Okay.
I mean, it's
You sure? All right. Yeah, let me know. Shout out Exotic Pop.
That's that banana cream.
Wait a minute. How is that exactly banana cream and nothing else?
I don't know, man.
That's
Like
wow.
straight, and,
Like
and
that?
ain't no strong fizz to it. It's just a smooth, like banana cream drink. Like
That's crazy. Like with some ice and some liquor in it.
There you go.
Hey.
See, these are a lot of mixers too. So in Houston, most of these drinks are used for mixer drinks. You know, you mix those with a little something, and then you got you an Exotic Pop.
I get it.
Yeah,
I get it.
you get it. Yeah, man.
Yeah, I've been in Houston a lot in the past 3 years.
Yeah.
But like my dad finally got over he beat cancer.
Yeah,
so,
man. You were telling me about that,
So
man.
like we're done going to Houston. My dad's like, I'm sick of Houston. I ain't coming back no more.
Yeah.
But every time we go over there, man, I'm gonna eat something good. I'm like, all right, so let's, it's great out there
scene
to
is awesome.
go find food. But last time we were out there, it was like 9:30, 10 o'clock, and he had an appointment at 7. He's like, man, I'm hungry. I said, what do you want to eat? He's like, a fish sandwich. I said, man. So I'm driving everywhere looking for a fish sandwich. Could not find a damn fish sandwich.
Yeah.
I said, Dad, I'm gonna get your ass a pizza. I got him a pizza, and he went to sleep. But there's so much good food out there.
Yeah, the culture of the scene, man, it's all the nightlife. Houston is just it's a mixing bowl of just everything, like a melting pot of swag, just different culture, So I like it.
So when you travel back and forth between here and Houston, when you get home, you're like, this home, or like, I'm ready to get back home?
Man, to be honest, when I first opened up here, I lived out of a bag for a good 2 years. When I first opened this shop, I just now kind of got settled to where I can, just sit back. It was not home nowhere. Like, it was some nights where I would do grills till 4 and 5 in the morning, so I would crash at the shop. This became like our house, me and the family. We all had pallets on the floor. It just, and then we get back home and we all out the suitcase. And I'm like, wait, don't unpack it because we got to go back this weekend, It's like yesterday.
Yeah, that's all barely finna get.
Yeah. Go ahead.
When you were like, hey, we're locking in tomorrow, I was like, yes, we're locked in for tomorrow. You were like, good, because I got to shoot to El Paso. So I started thinking, I said, damn, Houston to El Paso is a mission.
Yeah.
How many hours? Because from here to Houston right now is like
8 hours.
7 hours, 8 hours.
Yeah. Well, see, when I got in, I came from Houston, then came to Odessa. And I did like 3 grills yesterday.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, and then just every time I come, I want to modify the shop. Like, I'm always at home thinking of something else, so I got a digital menu together, because everywhere in Houston you see digital menus. When you order, even when you order food, it's on a digital menu. So I did some upgrades, and so I was like, well, let me go, do this. And then next thing you know, I was like, oh shit, I got a grill in El Paso. So I started counting the hours. I'm like, fuck it, I'll leave now. Went to El Paso, spent the night, came back, and got ready. So that traveling jeweler was, when I first started, that's what I did. I started out of the Fun Dome. Yeah, before I got a shop.
Yeah.
Man, I had a backpack and some mold, and I would have lines so long out the Fun Dome that I was getting them free drink passes so they would stay with me.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, man, it's going to be another hour, but please stay with me. And so then I started getting a suite. So I had an office. So one room would be my cashier's office, and one room would be the grill room. And it got to a point where I was having so much clientele, I was like, man, I'm going to get robbed. I got to get up out of these rooms. And so then that's when I started, I did the brick and mortar thing, but I started in the Fun Dome. That was MDC.
You've been moving.
Man.
That's a grind for real. I can dig it.
Yeah.
What's up, Holly?
That traveling jeweler though ain't no joke. Shoot, when I
So-
first got my first girl from her, she pulled up on me in San Antonio.
Yep. I was in Orlando. Was it Orlando Magic City? What's it called? What was the city we were in?
Universal City.
Universal
She
City.
said Magic City.
Some shit.
Wait a minute.
Magic City, Nah. I
she
put up
me
on
out
him.
there.
So you were just riding with a bag of
Backpack.
diamonds.
It'd be a bag of money, and then it'd be a bag of the grills, and then it'd be,
Molds
and then I end up getting a throw bag full of jewelry, like chains and stuff,
Yeah.
just to throw them out. So, at the hotel, you got the dresser with the Bible in it.
Yeah.
I would throw my ropes on top of the dresser, and when people would get a grill, they'd get a chain. So,
Because you see it, you're like, man, let me get that too.
yeah, and what tripped me out is, even out of a hotel, nobody ever questioned whether my shit was real.
Yeah.
They never, it was always, that's official. We know that she's good. That's going to be the plug, So that's what made me move forward, because of the way my people started showing love to me. I've never gotten a single customer come back and say that was plated or that was fake or that was, it was nothing like that. So I was like, okay, it's time for me to progress, because they showed me love, so I'm going to show them love back and get them somewhere comfortable to sit and us mingle. I got hookah in here.
Yeah.
Everything. Like, let me show appreciation to you guys too. So.
Yeah, y'all need to come out to the shop at 800 Jefferson Avenue.
805.
Oh.
805.
You talking about
805 Jefferson.
805.
805?
805.
Jefferson.
805, my fault.
805 Jefferson Avenue.
I'm tripping. I was looking at the address as I was driving. I was like,
Yeah.
That's because I'm on 700
Yeah.
Jefferson.
Oh,
so
okay.
I was like, man, hold on. But no, I like it, man. Like the whole shop. Like if y'all haven't came in, I'm gonna like,
run back. Yeah,
I'm gonna run back and like record everything. But when I walked up, I was looking at the grills in the wall, and Joey's like, "Oh, hold on," and flipped the light on. I said, "Oh shit!" Like, cause I hadn't been here. Like this is my first time in the shop. I think like my third time chopping it up with you.
Yeah.
But like I'm glad I got to do this interview with y'all because
I appreciate it.
Like all I'm doing with these podcasts is just talking to my people.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like we're out here just trying to make it. I want to see people make it. I want to see people enjoying their craft, doing what they do, and like just to come and chop it up with y'all and do this is just my part, like the best part of my day.
Yeah.
The editing and all that shit that takes forever. But my homeboy does that. Shout out my boy. But the podcast, talking shit and talking to people and getting to know people, like you could have told me no from jump. I don't have the time. Get with somebody else or schedule it, but like the fact that you reached out to me again, I was like, okay, I gotta lock it in. And I wasn't gonna blow you off. I was like,
I know you're busy.
We just moving, but
well, you know, this is something new for me because I don't, like I said, I don't like to be known, seen. You know, I like to see the smiles on people's faces once they get the return, you know, what they spent. But I don't really like to just be out there. I don't want to be seen. I'm not chauvinistic at all. So, you know, when you said this, I thought about it for a minute, and I was like, man, you know what? It's now or never.
Yeah,
it's now or never.
It's gonna happen.
Yeah, it's now or never. So, you know, in Houston, they know me. You know, most of the time I'm in and out, you know, but I know big names in Houston. You know, we collab, we talk, we get advice from each other. The jewelry community is not what people think. You know, it's not necessarily all, you know, competitive and down talking.
That's what I was thinking.
It's a family. It's a huge family. And sometimes we have to go to the table as family, you know, different jewelry companies, even though I'm not in Houston, you know, well now I will be, but, you know, we sit down and say, hey, man, I met this person. I met this guy that helps, and, you know, let's do it, you know. So it's a family thing, and I always work as family. I move as family regardless.
It's always about
It's
family.
always about family.
That's the number one thing if we have.
Yep.
Like you gotta have your family.
For sure. Yep.
Well, shit.
I gotta bring Javi in.
I was gonna say, do you want to bring Javi in?
I gotta bring Javi in, man. This is.
He said, "Oh."
Let him jump in.
It's my time.
Yeah.
Hey, y'all welcome my boy Javi the Prophet.
Man, hold up.
Like,
Big Southside.
Man. We got to put on shades to be this man, this boy.
I told you, when I walked outside, I said, damn, I said, where my glasses at? And he's like, wow, what happened? I said, bro, I said, all that shit. I said, I ain't even have my glasses on or nothing, but Javi, Big Southside in the building.
Man, hold
Big
up.
Southside. What's up, man?
Man.
What's up with it?
What's good with it?
So Javi, like, what's been your experience with MDC?
Oh, man.
Because I don't want to just say T, because I know you deal with T directly, but like she said, it's a family. It's so she's not.
Everybody I ever had to deal with from her camp has always been respectful and handle what they were supposed to do. I ain't got no bad, you know.
Yeah, but like all them chains. That's all MDC.
Yeah,
That's
pretty much.
Yeah.
So let me see the original one, man. Cause that was your first custom, right? Is what you said, T?
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, this is definitely custom. I drew this shit on a piece of paper, shaded it up like I was stealing the pen and shit. I made some little shaders and everything. I whipped that bitch up and then I was like, man. She was like, I can do it for you because remember I found you on Facebook.
Yeah.
I literally just scrolled through her shit and was like, oh, she makes grills. Hold on, I gotta say something real quick.
Come on now, what's up?
Hold on. I did not know she was a female, bro. Bro, tell me why. I was like, man, give me your number so we get on the phone. Actually, we was messaging first. I done already cashed that 20, I think it was like 2,500.
Yeah.
I done sent her 2,500. I ain't talked to her on the phone yet. I was like, you know what, call me. Hey, when she called me, out of state code, so I'm like, cause I'm thinking she in Odessa. I know she from Houston. I'm just meeting her.
Yeah.
So I'm like, man, fuck. I answer the call, and now all I hear is, hello. Like, I'm like, But I'm not gonna lie, I was like, damn, this sounds like it was like a young 15-year-old kid or something. So I was like, hey, but you got to think in my mind, I'm like, fuck, because I'm taking a chance. Like she said, I'm the first one to did a custom with it.
Yeah.
And I was like, man, I'm not going cheap with this shit. I want my shit right.
Yeah.
So I was like, man, fuck, I got, bro. I was like, fuck, I hung up, bro. I was like, I wish I still had the phone, bro. She messaged me, bro. It's me. You wanted to talk about the necklace, right? I was like, hey, what's up?
Call you back.
And she was like, what's up? You was expecting a nigga, huh?
Man.
Bro, I was like, fuck. Fool. I was like, yeah, what's up? Let's do this. But when I sent her the drawing, she got my shit 3D animated, sent it back to me. This is the crazy part. I gotta tell y'all this. This custom.
Yeah.
This like the dollar bills.
You know the serial
You know how
code?
the serial code on the money?
Yeah.
The first letter is my mom's initial.
Oh,
And the first 6 numbers is my mom's birthday. The last 6 numbers is my daughter's birthday, which she named after my mom. That's how custom this
That's
shit is, and you
solid.
can see it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? This shit custom as hell. This serial number on the dollars, bro. Them
No,
numbers,
I'm squinting because it's
them
bright, bro.
them little ass numbers, bro.
Yeah,
you can
no,
see
no.
that. That's custom, detailed custom.
Yeah.
And that's
Detail.
you won't get that in any other shop. I mean, you probably could.
There you go.
Oh, yeah, my boy even got the
He
Benji
got it
game
tatted.
tatted on him.
That's what's up.
Camera right there. You gotta go show
Yeah,
the
you gotta
camera.
go show the camera, bro.
Don't
Watch
trip
the
over
wires.
no wire, man. Fuck up the whole thing.
There you go. Yes.
Close.
Yeah.
That's the game. You know what it is.
Yeah.
So
Wire tie.
First customer him, I had to.
Yeah, I appreciate it, man.
That's clean, bro.
I didn't know my custom was a tattoo, man. It makes
I'm
me
trying
feel
to tell
good.
you, it's even on the door.
Yeah.
First time meeting.
Yeah. So I put it on the door. You know what I'm saying? When I was putting the shop together and shit, I was like, man, I gotta put him on the door. I got him on where the custom pieces are, or whatever. You know, I show a lot of love.
right
to-
there on the anatomy of the ring.
Nah, it's
Nah,
on the
it's-
actual door,
yeah.
fam. Like when you walk
Oh,
in,
okay.
it's like a. You gotta go
I
look
walked
at
in like I've been here before. I just
it. Because you felt the comfort.
Yeah.
You feel me?
I did.
That southern comfort,
Yeah.
I just
hospitality.
I remember this first project like yesterday
Southside.
when he was talking to me, and he sent it to me. I said, okay, that's cool. I said, but y'all wanna know? I said, let's do something with these serial numbers, cause this ain't your dollar bill, you know.
Yeah.
And so I start doing that, and when I sent it back to him, he was like, let's go. So when he said let's go, he like you said, he already sent me the money. I went and looked at his profile. I do that. You send me money,
I did the same shit. I was like,
I started looking at his profile and I said, this is a kid. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Cause he don't really he like
Yeah.
me. He out the way. So I looked at the time. Now that man getting big. But I'm looking. I was like, okay, it's gonna be a slow pay. So then I started scrolling. He was doing music. He came back and just boom. I was like, okay. So after that first project.
for real, bro. Went out on. I was like, fuck it.
Yeah.
I'll trust you.
Yep.
Fuck it. Let's do it.
Yeah, and
I
so
wanted it.
then we developed a friendship.
Yeah.
And like sometimes we'll be on the phone, it'll be an hour and 20 minutes. I'm like, damn, where'd the time go? You know?
Yeah,
when
that's real.
when he was building a brand and he was doing the hoodies and stuff, man.
Everything.
We was on the phone and he was telling me his ideas and I'm like, that's good. And I remember I never forget. I think 5 years ago I told Javi, I said, bro, start collabing. He's like, nah, I don't want to collab. I just want people to know my name. Now look
I
at
had
it.
to.
Wait.
I had
Look, 5
to.
years later, feature. Oh, I'm in Houston again. Feature. Oh, you know what I'm
Yeah, I got
saying?
you.
Yeah, so we.
I had to build my name first. I wanted people to know who
Yeah.
I was before I went and started doing that.
Yep.
part.
so like I was telling you earlier, I don't even remember how I met Javi.
Man.
I don't.
Yeah.
Do you remember?
I think it was at the Booster, the one for the Booster show.
Oh, it was, huh?
Yeah,
because I was hosting
think that
it.
was there. Yeah, you was hosting it, and we was going out, bro. We was like 60 deep in that thing.
Yeah,
bro.
like-
we had like a whole side over there.
He brought
it was a bunch
gang.
of
It was
people.
the gang.
Yeah.
He brought
Yeah.
the gang with him, and I was
Yeah.
like, "Who the fuck is this dude?" Like, I had never heard of his ass. Like,
Yeah.
and I was like, "All right, cool."
Bro,
and then since day one,
Tell me I'm lying, bro. If I'm lying, tell me I'm lying. Was a dude out there dribbling a basketball, man?
so
Dude
T,
was,
What's up?
bro.
so
it's
like
crazy.
we were at this memorial show. Did you ever meet Booster?
Nah.
He was
Okay,
Southside
well,
OG,
R.I.P.
man.
Big Southside.
Okay.
R.I.P.
Yeah.
Booster.
Yeah.
So
R.I.P. Booster, man.
they were having a memorial show for him, and I grew up with him. I've been friends with him since the 8th grade.
Yeah.
So I was hosting and blah blah, and I was like, hey, I was like, who the fuck is Javi the Prophet. I said, who the fuck is Stingy Benji? I was like,
Yeah.
and
Fuck that guy.
it wasn't even nothing against him. I just didn't know who the fuck it was.
Yeah.
And
yeah, fuck that
they're
guy.
deep. And exactly like the way he is right now. This nigga was in shorts and a t-shirt.
Yep.
And he is crossing through his leg. These fools are playing basketball with no damn basketball goal.
Bro, I don't know what this dude. It wasn't me. It was them. That nigga was going
You were
on.
there too, nigga. You was in
And you
there
know
dribbling.
what? I crossed him up. I remember. I was like, who get this ball from me? Get this ball from me.
That's all I saw
That's
was
all you
him
saw?
crossing
Bro, it was
between his
crazy.
legs.
It was
and then I
crazy.
was like, okay, well, let's give it up for Javi the Prophet. And he walks up, all right, snatches the mic from me. I was like, this motherfucker. But again, I didn't know his
It was lit
ass.
though. It was lit. Hey, we gotta be right.
Obviously.
But since day one, he's been solid.
Yep.
And like I told you all, he called me like at 10:30 at night. Hey, what the fuck you doing? I was like, laying down. He's like, come shoot this video with me real quick. I was like, fuck, all right, cool. So my girl's like, where are you going? I said, I'm going with Javi. She's like, what? She's like, where are you going? So
You gotta go do the weatherman.
I was
Yeah,
like,
man.
so, but his ideas are always constantly rolling. And he's like, I want to do this, I want to do that.
And it all falls. I think that's why we mesh, because there's not a single thing that this man has told me that he wants to do that he has not gotten done.
Yeah.
And you know, that's motivation on me. You know, that's
facts.
when I see it, I'm like, this is the way I want to move with my business. When I say it, I want to do it. And when he says it, he does it. So you know, we just
That's that love seeing your people do good.
yeah,
Man.
Yeah.
yep,
Love that shit. I love when I hear somebody like, oh yeah, you came up.
yep,
I'm happy for you, boy.
yep.
You a boy, man. You did it.
Man,
Come over.
But T, I appreciate you giving
Oh,
me this
yeah.
time. Like I really do. Like you taking time out of your schedule. Like you said, you going back after this.
yeah, man, I'm getting on the road. Yeah, but no doubt. You know, when
When you gonna get a helicopter? That way you ain't got to get on the road.
one day, man, I gotta stop taking cruises first so I can see.
Hey, matter of fact, I'm taking one in June.
Really? Where
you
I'm
going?
going in October, man.
Somewhere in Mexico. I don't know.
Okay. Please come back. We need you. You know what I'm saying? They snatching folks ain't giving them back. You know what I'm saying? Come here.
Nah, they'll give me back. He talking
I ain't
that
going.
much.
No.
They gonna be like, we gotta keep feeding this one. He going back.
Man.
Hell
Do some
nah.
work or something. Damn.
Yeah, man, you gonna have to mother.
Nah,
You
Mexicans,
start
they
cleaning in here.
They don't really kidnap Mexicans.
Man,
They,
shit.
we got too many of y'all. Just get.
Yeah, you know,
They gonna
fuck
be
no.
like, say something in Spanish. See.
Shit, deuces. I know.
But T, I know Joey's over there working, but
Yeah.
that's why Joey had to dip off because it's a constant
gotta-
business.
Yeah,
so
man.
since I've been here, I
Grill mode
got
going.
here like at 3:30, right?
Yeah.
I've seen people come in and out, and y'all like that's why we started late, which I'm not tripping on,
Yeah.
because I'm not stopping y'all from getting money and continuing y'all's business. Like
Yeah.
We on a regular day right now.
Yeah.
we,
Yeah.
it is a regular ass
Regular
day
work day,
because
man.
like some,
That's
I've
what
done
we
some
do.
other ones and they'll shut the shop down, which is cool, but like you getting money,
Yeah.
so you got to keep the money going.
Yeah.
And I appreciate you letting me come into your shop. Like this is
Oh,
like
yeah.
welcoming somebody into your home. You know?
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
facts.
Yeah. I appreciate you having us, man. You know.
I want to get this up as soon as possible. That way we can just get it out and like see the people that way because it's solid. I like it here.
So before we end, you know, I appreciate you for coming. You know, MDC, on behalf of MDC, I got something for you, man. So today, I want to do a free grill for you. You know what I'm saying? You customize it your way, do what you want with it. And I want the people to see the process and see you know, get your work done. And then when you get it,
So that means you gotta record it off.
yeah, man.
Oh, yeah, I was going to
Yeah.
record everything.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
Now I'm
that's
nervous.
tight.
Yeah,
That's dope
yeah.
as shit,
Courtesy
man.
Hey,
MDC.
I didn't even know this
yeah.
was happening.
Oh, yeah.
That's some real shit.
Of course, man.
That's
you show
solid.
love, you know. I see there's a lot of people who recognize us.
Yeah,
And they don't
fact,
say it. They
fact.
just look at it, you know, and he reached out on it. So,
Nah,
you know, that's
real- that-
appreciation in
Like,
itself.
like I just kept
That's
seeing
real for real.
MDC. I was like,
Yeah.
what is that? And it's $1 million conversation
Yeah, man.
that y'all gonna get to witness on the Damn Do Ya show, the Damn Do Ya
Damn,
podcast.
do
Like,
ya? Damn, do ya? What
but
the fuck?
so I chopped it up though. It's you'll hear the intro. It's pretty dope. It's the Damn from Friday.
Okay.
And then Rick James where he goes like it's
Do you,
Fuck
do you,
your
do you,
couch.
do you? Okay,
Ah,
yeah,
that's
yeah,
funny.
yeah.
like that shit.
And at the end, you gotta put fuck your couch.
But we're gonna wrap it up. Appreciate y'all rocking with us. Javi, appreciate you coming through.
Hey, shout out Exotic Pop. Let us know if you think
Look.
a Stingy Benji's Exotic Pop should come out. What
Yeah,
y'all
Look,
think
bro.
about that?
I think
What y'all think about that?
And the MDC exotic pop. Look, you get the gold one,
Bruh.
Let us know, man. Let us know.
We need it. We need it.
Yeah, it's going down.
Facts,
But
facts.
appreciate y'all.
Shout out
rocking with
Exotic
us.
Pop.
T, again, appreciate you.
Oh yeah,
Shout out
shout out
Damn
West
Do
Texas.
Ya.
H-Town,
MDC.
it go down.
Joey over there in
H-Town,
the back
West
working.
Texas.
Man.
We're not gonna say nothing about Atlanta.
Real,
So.
real. Hey, shout out Atlanta. What you mean? Shout out everywhere.
No, we talk about sports. He only rock with Atlanta teams, boy.
I ain't gonna lie to you.
The Atlanta Birds and shit.
I ain't
bro.
gonna lie to you. You said the podcast was over. We can't talk no more. We all done talking sports policy. That's an argument right there.
Yeah.
Ain't no talking in there.
Yeah, man.
But shit, we're gonna wrap it up. Appreciate y'all rocking with us. That's it. Appreciate y'all.
Podcast. Y'all motherfucking customs right,
Yo, this is T-Roll with M.D.C. Custom Jewelry. I'm the owner. My boy Dewey is on the spot. We're getting ready to explain on how you do a grill in the grill process. Let's get it. So we got my boy Joey here. He's doing the mold. First thing you do is get a substantial amount of in here so you can do a good grill. You're gonna mix grill powder, and he's gonna mix that with some water so we can make it go.
Cooking in the kitchen.
I was finna say he got it to the T already. Not too much. Put it back.
Yep. So you add enough water until it turns pink. When you get a good pink mixture, you know you got a good amount to do a good grill. You don't want too much water, you're gonna have a milky grill. So basically you work this powder up against the bowl until all the air bubbles are gone out of it.
Yeah, Atlanta's showing. So is it like a plastic bowl?
Yeah, it's a silicone bowl.
Oh, okay.
Then you get a mouth tray. That's a big one. You get a mouth tray for a grill that's good enough for the top. And you spread it over there evenly on the mouth tray. This is the most important part right here. It has to sit in the mouth just right. You got to mix it within an amount of time so they don't dry. You're going to lift your top up.
Open
Real wide. And
Don't bite down yet.
Don't bite down.
Close.
There you go. Now put your lip over like a hood. There you go.
4 minutes.
And then you hold. It's going down. Dude, you're getting a stupid grill. Just wait for the end product. It's going down.
So put the trash can in there. Sometimes people end up having a little bit of drool in their mouth when we pull the trays out. So instead of drooling on the floor, drool in the trash can. Open real wide. Yeah. That's how that bad boy should look. All the impressions, everything. Then rinse it off. There's your finished product. And it'll turn pink here in a little bit.
So as it dries up, hardens, it'll turn pink again.
It'll look like these.
So you're saying the dust? What is the dust?
So diamond dust, it's like a sprinkle kind of look that just gives it a nice little extra look. So what she's doing, she's putting the cuts in there, so cuts don't go sideways. But that cut sliding through dust, man, that whole, it's a whole different animal.